The intention plate. You've made it this far. Bravo. As always, my precious ones, we will recap what we did last time. What's happening right now has already played out. It's done. You can't change the current frame. It's already printed. But still, you try, you push, you resist, you fight with what is. And that's exactly why your future feels out of reach, because you're stuck wrestling with the past. So what do? You stop arguing with your current reality. Instead, you direct your energy towards shaping what comes next. Set the next frame in advance. Now, I get it. This might all sound strange at first, like the world is off somehow. Familiar, but tilted sideways. That's because you're waking up to a deeper structure of reality, and your usual way of thinking doesn't quite fit here. So, take a breath and listen closely. You don't need to understand everything right away. Just stop asking the wrong questions and start setting the scene. And now, my little fireflies, it's time for the next lever of power, the intention plate. But first, let's rewind, just for a frame or two. Now, we need to repeat this part so that it sticks. What is done is done. The present is already the past. The moment you're in right now, already printed to the real. And yet, you keep trying to change what has already occurred. You wrestle with what is. You fight the current slide. That's why the future doesn't belong to you, because you're too busy reacting to what's already over. Instead of composing reality ahead of time, you're stuck tinkering inside the frame. You're adorable, but ineffective. As I mentioned, you may have noticed by now that things are starting to feel strange. Not because this is a new world, but because it's the same world suddenly seen with different eyes. Same objects, same street corners, same actors, but unfamiliar. Welcome. You're beginning to enter the true structure of the real. Now, don't worry why the archive exists or who encoded the reels. It's not for your little mortal brains to decipher. Be grateful you get to move with the frame. That alone is a miracle. You have two control functions. Attention, which is your spotlight, the field of your awareness, and intention, your command, the source of your actions. We've already explored attention. That was your wake-up call. Now we turn to intention, the lever that moves the reel forward. In order to act, we must first intend. The problem is that your intention is stuck, just like your attention used to be. You're trying to compose the future while standing knee-deep in the past, and that doesn't work. Just as attention has two screens, inner and outer intention has two centers. Inner intention is basic, muscular, frontal. This is willpower, tension, effort. It lives in the frontal part of the skull. Outer intention, on the other hand, is expansive, it's magnetic, and it's directive. It casts the future from the back. Inner intention is what you use when you clench your fists, furrow your brow, or psych yourself up to take action. It's reactive, primitive, and bound to the current frame. Outer intention is what shifts the reel. You totally neglect to make use of it, even though it accounts for the movement of the future frame, and you can determine instantly where the outer center is located right now. It lives behind you, in the plate. Every single one of you has an intention plate. All slimy snails, human beings, are surrounded by a shining cocoon of energy consisting of numerous threads. Somewhere in the area of the shoulder blades, the threads join in a single focus called an assemblage point. The position of the assemblage point determines the nature of your perception. The line from the bottom of your heads and the shoulder blades where the assemblage point meets is what we refer to as the plate. You can't see this plate, but you can feel it like a phantom limb which used to be there but is not anymore. Rather than hanging straight down, it sticks out at an angle to the spine. It's really a funny kind of plate. At the tip of the plate sits the outer intention center. It is a spot between the shoulder blades only, again, not flat to the spine, but a little away from it. You will find the precise spot intuitively. The exact distance is of no significance. It is enough to focus your attention on it and you will feel where it is. If you can't feel it yet, you will with time, and then you will get it. You don't find it by using a microscope, you only need attention. Shift your awareness to the plate. Even now, suddenly, you can feel it. The principle is very simple. First, you shift your attention to the tip of the plate. This activates it. Then you project a scene, an image of what you want to manifest. Then you hold it. You step into the scene, and then you let it go. Let it cast forward like a light into the archive. This is how you illuminate the future frame. This is how reality bends. Not through force, not through strain, through placement of image, through directed awareness. Now, you may ask, my little sweets, how is this possible? It is very simple, and yet you did not know about the plate or how to use it. The thing is that you're still stuck inside the illusion of the current slide. You believe only what your eyes can see. You are so used to looking at what your eyes can see, but they can only see what is right in front of you, and you feel that you can only do something about the things your eyes can see. So, where are your eyes focused? In the outer screen. What do you react to? Only what's already happened. And when that fails, you retreat into the inner screen. Worry, memory, emotion. In both cases, your intention is hijacked. You're reacting to the script, not composing the next reel. When something is not going right, you immerse yourself in the inner screen of your thoughts and feelings. And what are all your thoughts and feelings about? Again, about everything you can see and everything that is happening to you. This means that your attention is not your own and your intention is subordinate to a script that is not your own. This is the trap. You only look at what is visible. You only act on what has already occurred. You use your inner intention to wrestle with the current frame. You dream about your future, but you project it using the wrong mechanism. You imagine from the front, you visualize through the lens of force. You dream about your future, but you project it using the wrong mechanism. You imagine from the front, you visualize through the lens of force, but the future frame is only illuminated from behind, from the plate. This is your exit. So don't cry, my sweets, my darlings. Don't get your plates twisted in a knot. We're going to fix it, and I'll teach you how to escape the trap. You'll learn how to compose reality frame by frame using the very thing you forgot you had. It will be strange at first, like remembering how to fly. But don't worry, you're not alone. You've got me, and I've got you. Let's continue.